So there are three potential diaspora response that we could have or to be engaged in as far as investments in Haiti. The first one is, of course, I wish this picture could show up, is remittance. I have a picture here that shows a line of over 60 people in the line of a Western Union. If you guys have been in Haiti, what that means is that on a daily basis, at any given time, from sunrise to sunset, there's always an average of 50 to 60 people in line at a Western Union waiting for people to send money back from home. And unfortunately, this is what the status quo is in Haiti. And the next picture would have shown you, it's a close-up picture of who's in line. It's a bunch of young guys that could work, you know. So one of the first ways you could get involved is by continually sending your money for remittance. Anybody wants to do that? Raise your hands. But this is not a good approach. You could continue to do that. Well, of course, you know, you need to sustain and help family members back home. And there's other ways to do that. The second approach you could get into is by donation. Hey, yes, it showed up. If you'd like to donate money, I would urge you and would urge you to work with Color of Hope. They have the $1 Million Challenge. You know, everybody's doing their fun. Kiki's fun. You know, so it's insane. They're diluting the power of the donation dollar. So I'm fairly convinced, you know, if your organization would like to donate some money, Color of Hope will work with you to make sure that you get acknowledged for your work. You know, if it's acknowledged that you need, they will work with you to do that. So if you're working the donation route, please, you know, make sure you work with Color of Hope, you know, and tell people about that as well. And if you would like to invest your money, there's 3 different avenues that I'm going to tell you. And the reason why I'm telling you this today is because I'm hoping that we could start consolidating our effort. First one is Johnny Celestin. I don't know if you guys know Johnny Celestin. He's the one currently spearheading the initiative called the Haiti Fund for Innovation and Reconstruction. This particular fund accepts donors' money as well, and they also accept money from conventional investors. A conventional investor is an individual who's a savvy investor and who has a net worth of at least of $1 million. So one of the challenges with a lot of funds is the fact that, you know, there's a lot of SEC regulation indicating that in order for you to fund or to participate in an investment project, you know, you have to have a certain amount of net worth. So they will work with you on that land. If you are a group and you guys have raised up enough money and would like to work with a group, there is something called the Haitian Hometown Association. It's run by Kathleen Felix. And what they do is that they have a lot of projects in Haiti. They have gone through and they have vetted a lot of these pre-existing projects in Haiti. If the type of investment that they get is from groups, and for any particular project, they cannot accept more than 100 people. That's another way of bypassing SEC regulation, but this is all legal because if it's more than a certain amount, then you have to register the company, all that stuff for SEC regulation. And lastly, there's Haiti Ventures. We are Haiti Ventures. We're currently working on a diaspora bond, and this offering is going to enable the average Haitian person who would like to invest $500 or more into buying a bond. We currently have a series of projects that we have identified. One of them is a DVD printing company. Only pirates print DVDs in Haiti. So the Haitian movie industry never make money in Haiti. So this DVD printing company, we've worked with these guys. They're changing their whole manufacturing line. They're going to be printing the DVDs about 27% less than pirates. A lot of innovative stuff. We have, another one is a GPS asset tracking company. Is going to give people the ability to put small devices on their computer, their laptop, their cars, and you can just like track wherever your asset is around Haiti. And then the other one is a company that's going to produce eggs in Haiti. And this guy's been doing it for a long time. He just needs to scale. Our team is well versed. We have guys who've been doing a lot of big money managements in the past. So I'll tell you more about it if you guys are interested. There are a number of international development models. The first and most successful international model that we have seen that has worked in the past has been the like of Israel, Ireland, and Taiwan. And they have used 2 tools. The first tool that they have used is diaspora human capital. A lot of the diaspora that have the technology expertise, they went back to their country and they have started what is called now an innovation an economic revolution in their country. That's the first tool that they have used. The second thing that they have used is something called diaspora financing. And the way that has worked is that they have created bonds, they have offered and to build infrastructure and stuff like this. They call it diaspora bond, and they have also used venture capital money to actually do that. That's one of the most successful international development that has been done to date. Israel, Taiwan, and Ireland. You can do the research yourself. Those that happened about 40 years ago. The existing international development model that we have today are using two tools. They're using remittance, and they're using NGO intervention. Remittance is good. It supports family members back home. NGOs is the new wave of the 21st century international development, but the way it perpetually leads to donation, it has not been sustaining, and this is what we're seeing in Haiti. There's nothing wrong with the both, but it's just the fact that there's something missing. Specifically the diaspora human capital of it. Diaspora human capital for Haiti Ventures, our model, we seek to work on three models. What has worked in the past and what is currently existing now. We leverage on diaspora human capital. So whenever we find a company we want to invest into, we give that company 5 advisors. 5 advisors are Haitian diaspora who has industry expertise to sit on the board to make sure that these guys are doing what they could do and impart knowledge. And what's going to end up happening is that brain drain will be reversed, and these companies essentially will be able to network with these entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs we hope that are here in the U.S. or Canada will migrate back to the respective countries to do that. Diaspora financing, combination of diaspora bond, that's what through the offering that we will offer pretty soon, and NGO partnership. We see a very big importance in NGO partnership. NGO partnership is important for a lot of reasons, and I'll tell you in a second. They have the ability to help capacity building faster. They have their presence in Haiti all over the place. One of the companies, a DVD printing company that we're going to be working with, we're going to be partnering with an NGO company. The reason we're going to partner with an NGO company is because those entrepreneurs only know people in Port-au-Prince, right? But these guys, because of transportation and everything else, they want to open up a plant in Cap-Haïtien, in Wanamit, and Gonaïve. So the NGO organization we're working with, they're going to be the location where the plant is going to be. So we're going to pay less money for location, and they have the expertise on how to help people and train people how to use the stuff. So we're leveraging on their expertise and their presence in Haiti, since they're already in Haiti, to launch our project quicker. So that company, instead of being one company in Port-au-Prince, they're a national company. So we have just doubled our effort by just partnering with them. And you have easy access to decision makers. I don't know if you've ever tried to raise money. It's very hard to get access to decision makers. But NGOs is very easy to get access to the CEO. You know, you can just like work up the ladder. You know, Color of Hope is an NGO. You know, they've given water in Haiti. So whatever they're working in Haiti, ask them, where have you worked in Haiti? You have people there? We could work with them as well. You know, one of the things I found out that from history is that it's a particular case. It didn't happen. The importance of working with NGO is the fact that I learned something from the past. I learned something about freedom riders. I don't know if you guys know the whole story behind freedom riders. Back in 1960, when the whole aspect of not being able to dine in white-only areas, it was prohibited by blacks. It was struck down by the Supreme Court. So a movement was started in 1961 where African Americans, just drove down to the South just to test out, local laws to see if they're abiding by it. But so the whole idea was that they're going to get arrested, and many of them would get in a bus and intentionally get arrested to bankroll the Mississippi government, you guys know the story. So guess who was the majority of the freedom riders? Half of them were not people who would normally those are the mugshots. Half of them, 450 of them got arrested, and half of them was not people that just wanted to do things, how do I say it? Half of them were people who left the comfort of their home because they felt a cause that was passionate to them. So there's a lot of NGOs who go to Haiti for reasons of of helping us as Haitians, and so therefore I want you to be very understandable with the fact that there are some NGOs who take opportunity of making money, but there's a lot of them who truly have a passion of heart and who are going to Haiti to help people. So think about this. So that's important. All right. So the slides, it says game changer, and what it is that about 2 weeks ago, USAID and the State Department did this conference in Washington, and I attended it. And what is going on right now is that the USAID and the State Department has figured out they don't have enough money to do international development around the world, and they will not have enough money to do that. So what they have decided to do now is to leverage on what has worked in the past. Ireland, Taiwan, and Israel, leveraging diaspora human capital and diaspora financing, specifically remittance, because they say that we send so much money back home, why not encourage you guys to invest in your own infrastructure as opposed to us? So this is a game changer. So from now on, a lot of the RFPs you're going to see coming out of the USAID and all these other people, you're going to notice that they're all going to say something along the fact of diaspora who is sending money back home, try to put your money into this. So you're going to see a lot of the RFPs starting to lean toward this. They have acknowledged that this is not the way that they have worked, but this is the way that you're going to see that they're going to start to work along the path, because they're going to give you 50% of the money, and then you have to come with the other 50% by leveraging it. So I think that's a good way to get people to be involved back home. So what does that mean? The slide that shows up, it says gateway, and there's a Haitian flag. So the Haitian diaspora is going to become the gateway of development of the country. But I want to put a quote on the side here by implicitly saying that you could make yourself irrelevant if you cannot organize yourself. If you cannot organize yourself, they're going to bypass you and raise money somewhere else, and you will become very relevant. So that's the importance of consolidating work. And how do you see this stuff will play out? USAID put out an RFP back a couple of months ago, and then somebody's going to win the award in June. At the early June, they're going to award a $12 million contract to somebody, and they're supposed, for a period of 4 years, they're supposed to grant out $6.5 million to Haitian companies, or companies that are going to start business in Haiti. And what they want these companies to do is half of it must come from some other source of investment. So this is where the whole policy change is starting to materialize. In addition to that, International Development Bank is going to do a $40 million enterprise fund for ventures, new ventures, and SMEs, small business and enterprises in Haiti. This is not out yet, so this is the future. You're going to see it. It's going to come out in a couple of months. And most likely, it's going to have a component that's asking you to leverage diaspora remittance or diaspora fund. What does that mean for us? Well, we don't have much time. I could answer your question one-to-one. Here's the first takeaway that I'd like to give you. First, consolidate, consolidate. There's no need to duplicate efforts. This is the year of consolidation, my friends. If an organization is doing something, I urge you, please join them and see what they're doing. In our case, we feel like we've gone further enough. We've met organizations that we think have gone further enough. We tell them, well, we'd like to join you and help you push whatever it is, even if it means for us to do away with our brand. We have offered 2 organizations that, okay, we'll do it with Haiti Ventures, we'll join you, simply because we want to make sure that Haiti wins.